Yo, what's up guys? It's EliteShot here, aka Sean, and this is definitely a different type of video that you guys probably aren't used to because I normally don't make these kinds of videos. But I figured that I want to be a little more personal. I want you guys to know me. I want to know you guys. I love interacting. I love replying to comments. That's why you guys see me reply to so many, because I like doing it. Believe it or not, I really do enjoy doing it, because if I didn't enjoy doing it, I wouldn't do it. I hate doing things I don't like doing. So in this video, I want to talk about what do you want to do? I want to do an question and answer sort of dealio, where I'm answering you guys questions that I got from you guys on my Twitter. I normally like to answer you guys questions at the end of my videos, but it's kind of like an inconvenience to me to answer at the end. I think if I were to make these like question and answer videos like a weekly thing maybe, or however so often depending on the amount of comments I have, I'll then do that because it'll save me time and it will make it easier for me. Do you guys like my Vans? I have a Vans hoodie thing on and a Vans shirt. My awesome mom bought me this and I was very happy because I like Vans. I have Vans shoes somewhere that you guys can't see, but yeah, let's answer these questions. I'll try and include the ones on the video that I'm answering, you know, so you guys can see the question itself. But this might be a little bit awkward because I'm gonna pick and choose the comments that I want to answer, because I want to make sure I answer like good questions and questions that are somewhat relevant to anything. So let's go through the list here. This question comes from Gamer Mountain Dew. He asked me, for COD Ghost, you should create a class that you never use ever, and make a gameplay of how you do. Hashtag friendly COD fanboy. Create a class that you never use ever. That's kind of what I use my I Play Your Way series for. I like to use classes that you guys create for me. I really try to emphasize that because sometimes people think that I'm creating the classes in the I Play Your Way. It's called I Play Your Way for a reason. It's not called I Play My Way. You know, go on the highway. I can rhyme, I can chime, but I can't rap. Next question. That's not a question. That just says I love Call of Duty. That is by 60 Gamer. I do too. There you go. Let's see here. I'm just going through the list to make sure these questions, you know, are kind of important-ish. This question comes from Traviso Rojas. I can never pronounce names, even if it's like obvious and it's easy to pronounce. For some reason, I can't pronounce certain things. Anyways, he asked me, do you own a PS4 or plan on getting one? He said planning to get one. I kind of switched the words. I don't know why, but he said, I already said what he said. Do I plan on getting one? Probably not, in all honesty. It's tough to read questions and then try to think of an answer as I'm reading a question. I probably should like think of an answer before I answer questions, because that's the way you should do things. But I'm a very different person and I do things differently all the time. So if something's weird or you think something's like different, it's because I'm doing it that way on purpose. But I mean, I don't plan on getting one soon. I plan on getting one in the future. Whenever that is, like Back to the Future, I don't know, it could be 1982, going back in time to get one. I'm not too sure when I want to get one exactly, but maybe in the future, probably. Next question comes from Days Sniping. He asked me, would you ever consider going multi-COD? Would you ever consider getting multi-killed? I make the dumbest references. Just enjoy them and pretend I never said anything. I do consider it because I love every single Call of Duty game. I don't care what Call of Duty you throw at me. I'll enjoy playing it. I love Call of Duty. I'm your friendly COD fanboy. What can I say? But for my channel now, the only reason I'm only showing Ghosts because it's the new Call of Duty. I like to show the new Call of Duty, and because my Xbox 360 is not hooked up anymore. Back in there somewhere, my Xbox yeah, my Xbox 360 is in there. And it probably won't be coming out unless I hook it up to that TV. I then can bring it out and play on that. I guess that's just my opinion. I don't know, because I like playing the new console. I don't like playing the old consoles. I bought the new console to play the new console, not to play the old one, if you know what I mean. Today's question, jeez Louise. This question comes from Official Tane P. Official Tanny. Where did it even go? I lost where it said. Oh, did you want to make YouTube videos when you were young? How young are we speaking here? When I was like, I guess maybe 15, I wanted to make YouTube videos. I'm trying to think. Was that 15, 16? I was on YouTube for 4 years. I mean, was I on YouTube? I don't even know, because I had an old channel where I'm not even sure when I started it, but I think I was on YouTube for 4 years. And I think I wanted to start when I was 15, somewhere around there. I'm trying to think, but I can't remember the exact time I went. But yes, I guess I did when I was younger. I wanted to start making YouTube videos because I've seen all the big guys do it. I've seen that they love doing it, and I told myself, hey, you know what? I could do that. I could play games. I could talk to people and communicate and share my tips and tricks, and that's what I'm trying to do. And I'm really glad that a lot of you guys seem to enjoy them. Let's keep scrolling here. There's my own tweet. This question comes from, I already answered that in the video. I'm going to skip over the ones I answered because I don't want to have repeats. Okay, so this question comes from Cod Doggin Rocks. He asked me, other YouTubes have a second community channel. They upload smaller YouTubes and give exposure. Something you would consider? I'm trying to talk like I'm typing, you know. Oh! Whoops! I was actually typing something on the computer. Anyways, what's the question? I wasn't even paying attention to the question as I was reading it. And I lost it. Oh, I remember. A community channel? I thought about it, but honestly, right now, I have a lot of work on my hands, and I'm not even kidding. I have so much to do without having another channel that it would be kind of a hassle and a pain for me to do it. I will probably start one if I realize I have the time to do one, but at this time, I am not planning on having one. Maybe for the future. The next question comes from Epic Mix. He asked me, do you think Titanfall will destroy COD Ghost in the future? Will it destroy COD Ghost? Destroy is a pretty strong word. I don't think it will necessarily destroy COD Ghost. I think it will obliterate COD Ghost. No, I was trying to think of a more exaggerated word. I think it'll be like a great competition. I think Titanfall is gonna put up a fight because I played it. I played the beta, and it was a very, very fun game. I'm not saying it's a COD killer because I don't think any game can be a COD killer. COD is so huge. I highly doubt that it will ever end because it's so much money being generated and profited. Everyone buys COD. Even if the game sucks, you buy COD because that's what you hear, and that's what everyone does. This question comes from Chrissy D89. Christy, not Chrissy D. His like Twitter @ thing is Chrissy D, and then his title is Chris D. Okay, well, he asked me, was you always going to get the Xbox One? Exclamation point. Was you always going to get the Xbox One? I have to scream that. Or did you ever consider getting the PlayStation 4? PlayStation 4? I'm thinking too much in these comments, but I wanted to get the Xbox One when I heard about the Xbox One. I was a big fan of the 360, so I'm gonna be a fan of the Xbox One. And I'm not saying the PS4 is a bad console. I'm not saying the Xbox One's a better console. I just got the Xbox One because I liked the 360, and I like how it has exclusives in comparison. Not in comparison, but it has exclusives with Call of Duty. They get the DLC faster, that kind of stuff. And since I'm a freaking COD fanboy, of course I'm gonna get the Xbox One. This is kind of relating to the other question with the PS4, but I did consider getting a PS4, and I still do, just not right now. Next question comes from Jamie BITW. He said, what you like more, hashtag Titanfall or hashtag Call of Duty? Which one do I like more? Neither. I hate both games. Both games completely suck. This game sucks. Everything sucks. No. What do I like more? I like Call of Duty. Of course I like Call of Duty more. I've been playing Call of Duty for 4 years. I'm a COD fanboy. I'm gonna keep saying COD fanboy until it's drilled in your skulls. But I do like Titanfall too. Titanfall is a fun game. Like I was saying before, it's not gonna. I don't think it'll kill COD, but it'll be a great competitor. Next question comes from EliteTalk 05. He asked me, hashtag friendly COD fanboy, what tips do you have for getting a ghillie suit? My tip for getting a ghillie suit is to put on the chrome line attachment on your sniper rifle and shoot people a lot until you get it. You need 850 kills to get it. I guess some serious tips on sniping is to take your time. You don't want to rush because 850 kills might seem like a lot of kills because it is. So you don't want to change your game plan. You don't want to change your playing style because you're sniping. You want to take your time, do what you can to get it, and you eventually will get it. It will be a struggle because I was struggling pretty hard. I know there is better snipers than me out there because I'm not that great of a sniper, but I definitely became better in getting it. That's kind of a good aspect, that you get better while, you know, getting the suit. This one comes from King Auxilium. King Auxilium. Is that right? I don't know. You guys can't talk to me. I'm talking to you, but I can't hear you, which is sad. But what do you say again? I keep literally losing. I keep losing where I found. Oh, will I stream on Twitch? Never. Nope. Twitch must die. That's not true. I don't stream on Twitch right now because I don't know why I don't stream right now. I could stream on Twitch right now, but I have other things that I feel are more important for me to get done. I probably will stream on Twitch in the future, but at this time, no, not right now. My phone's ringing. Interesting. Okay, well, next question comes from trying to find a question that I can't find. I'm still scrolling through the list and I'm only seeing my name. Oh my god. Honestly, I can't even find a question. Okay, now we're finding stuff here. We're finding questions here that I kind of already answered, so I'm going to continue to scroll down. Most of these I've already answered because I do that at the end of my videos as it is. Well, for a lot of them I did. But this one comes from Danny Scream, and he asked, do you use paddles on your controller, aka jump shot and drop shot? Just wondering. Okay, so I use just a normal Xbox One controller that doesn't have paddles. Scuff Gaming just came out with a new controller called the Scuff One that has the paddles in the back. Back here they have paddles so you can jump, drop shot, and knife without having to move your thumb, which is pretty cool. And I can't wait to get one. But as of now, no, I just use this thing right here. Keep scrolling. Just keep scrolling. Just keep scrolling. Finding Nemo. Just keep swimming. I guess that's where I got it from. This one comes from WTF COD FTW. And he asked, how would you get used to looking at the minimap and looking at the actual game screen at the same time? How do I get used to that? I get used to it because the more you do it, that's what she said. Did she say that, guys? I'm asking you a question. Okay, phone, I heard you the first time. I get used to it because, I don't know, practice. The more you play, the more you look at your minimap, the more you do those things, the better you get. So if you play the game and you practice while you practice playing while practice looking at the minimap, you will get better. You got to make sure you're not too distracted. You got to make sure your eyes aren't like always looking over there for too long, because you will die in the game if you get distracted. It's like texting and driving. Like you're driving the car, text, beep beep, then you smash into a pole and bye you go. So I don't text and drive. I don't do it because I'm not an idiot. But I'm gonna keep going through these questions that I hopefully can answer. This comes from, oh my god, it's Tyler. He asked me, what advice would you have for someone who wants to start a YouTube channel for COD Ghosts? What advice do I have? I have a lot of advice, and if you want to seriously start a YouTube channel, I recommend getting the equipment you need first. Some of the equipment you need would be a capture card. I highly recommend you guys get the Elgato game capture because it's what I use, it's what I like using. I've used several different game capture cards in the past, and I feel like the Elgato is the best one. You can get a webcam that, you know, this guy right there, you can get that if you want. It's not necessary because when I first started, I didn't do webcams, and you guys might not feel comfortable doing webcams because these are different. It's not normal to record yourself and to show people this kind of stuff because it's just not normal. But the more you do it, the more you get used to it, the more natural it becomes. You can also, obviously, you need a computer, the console, that's obvious, the games, that's obvious, and a microphone. This right here is a did I just spit? I don't know. This right here is a Blue Yeti, and I love this mic because I think it sounds pretty good. I think it's my first microphone I bought. I used to use my headset built-in microphone, and that wasn't too bad, but I had to step it up to this guy, and I think it's a lot better. So I guess that's some advice. What other advice? I feel like I need to give some more advice here. Well, you have to be dedicated. You have to be motivated. You have to be consistent. You have to realize that it's going to take a lot of time. I'm still growing, so I can't say much, but from my experience so far, I realize this takes a lot and a lot and a lot and a lot and a lot. I was making a song there. A lot of time, and it is like discouraging sometimes when you make a video and you notice you might not get that great of results. You might notice, wow, 1 new follower? Great, I'm not doing this ever again. Well, guess what? It's not that easy. It's gonna be hard. You might only get a few followers when you first start, and then those few followers turn into a few more, and then you hit a wall. It's like, okay, what the hell just happened? I was growing and I stopped. What happened? That's a wall of YouTube stoppage. You have to get past that wall. You gotta climb the wall, or you gotta dig a hole like under the wall. You gotta, I don't know, do whatever you can to get through that wall. And if you get through that wall, I guarantee you'll be fine, because behind that wall is a hill, and you don't have to like run as fast. You don't have to crawl as fast. You don't have to do anything as fast. It gets faster and faster. You know, the more followers, the more followers, the more followers, blah blah blah, until you explode into 1 million pieces. That's my goal. I want to get 1 million pieces and then explode. And by pieces, I mean subscribers, and explode, I mean be extremely happy and forever and ever. This one comes from Kid Baller 0621. I feel like I answered a question from him previously, so I guess he gets 2 shout-outs, if I even did. Hey Elite, do you like sports? And if so, what is your favorite sport, sports athlete, or sports team? Let's think. Let's think together. What do I like? What sports do I like? Well, if video games was a sport, which it is, it's an e-sport. I love that to death. Snowboarding is also a sport, and I love snowboarding. I used to play soccer when I was younger. I also played it in middle school and high school, and I loved it then. I am a fan of hockey. I'm a fan of football. I love watching it. I like playing street hockey. I like playing football. I don't play them as much now because I have other things to do, and I really don't. I mean, and it's winter, so I can't play football in the winter. I mean, I could, but I don't want to freeze my fingers off. I could wear gloves, but I just don't feel like playing football in the snow. So I guess those are the sports I play and the sports I like. And what's my favorite sports athlete? Well, my favorite sports athlete is probably Shaun White. Shaun White, I think, is amazing. He's a successful entrepreneur snowboarder who is amazing at a lot of things. He has his own gum line. Hold up. Bada boom, bada bing. Shaun White gum. I ate it all, unfortunately. I have to get some more, and I think he's cool. I like what he does, and I just think he's a cool dude. It's funny how people think I look like Shaun White, maybe because I have a similar facial structure. He has orange hair. This is blonde, believe it or not. For some reason, a lot of people think I have orange hair. I'm not Optic Scumpy, so that's not true. People also relate me to Optic Scumpy because they think I look like him-ish, kind of. Maybe. I don't know. I think I might answer a few more here because actually I have one more, because honestly there's no more on this list. You guys have to ask me questions on Twitter. You guys can ask me at on my Twitter at #FriendlyCodFanboy, and I'll be sure to answer it in another video. But this last one comes from Live Monkey 101. A live monkey? Is he live? Not alive, he's just live. It's a live monkey. Instead of watching me live, you're watching a monkey live just sitting there. I don't think he means that. Anyways, he asked me, do you have a job? Will you ever stop your YouTube videos? In all honesty, I say honestly a lot because I speak the truth. I don't lie. I try not to lie. And if I do lie, I stop myself from lying and tell you guys I lied. So, did I just lie by saying that? You may never know. Do you have a job? This is my job. YouTube videos, all this is my job. I spend so much time doing what I love doing. And I'm more than grateful, I'm more than thankful that I'm earning anything from this, because I'm lucky to be getting something from something I love doing. And I really try to promote people to do what they love doing. Don't necessarily do what people tell you to do. I mean, that's kind of contradicting myself, because I'm telling you to not, you know, I'm telling you to follow your dreams and your goals, which is like, but honestly, do like what you know is best for yourself. And you might not know what is best for you until you realize what is best for you. And once you find that thing that is best for you, stick with it and keep doing it until you reach that goal you want to get. For me, my goal is 1 million subscribers. And honestly, I'm not going to stop until I get 1 million subscribers. I don't care if I'm at 99999 and my channel blows up. I will then start a new channel and get back to that 999 until I hit that 1 million. So I guess that's all I'm going to answer for today. For some reason, I have an extreme headache, and that I don't know why. So I'm going to honestly chug this bottle of water to prove that I'm thirsty and that I can do it. I don't know why I decided to do this, because I want to, but I love water so much. I definitely promote and I say everyone to drink water. This is better than anything else. Fresh water. Fresh water. That was the second one of the day. Well, not of the day, because two bottles of water I don't think is enough water for the day. You need 8 cups of water, right? No. Yeah, is it 8 glasses of water a day? How many? This is a little question for you guys. How many cups are there, or how many ounces are there in a cup? I don't know. I just drink a lot of water, and I think it's good. It's good for you. It makes you feel better, and it makes you pee a lot. Isn't that great? Anyways, guys, this video is about done. If you wanted to ask me a question I can answer for one of these kind of videos, ask me on my Twitter at #FriendlyCobFanboy, and I'll do it, that's what she said, in another video. But as I always say, it's EliteShot here, aka Alicia, aka Sean, aka your Friendly Cob Fanboy. I'm signing out. That was a different outro, wasn't that? That was a lot different than I normally do. Peace! Yeah, that was extreme.